こんにちは。始める前に、声を話させてください。
Hello, I am
Fuka.
You may have seen me around in the PGR community as Changyu better than you. I love Changyu or Changyu's husband. And hold your horses, I know going into the comments and typing on your greasy keyboards changwho. Womp womp, we're talking about Changyu today, so I don't give a shit. I am here to yap about most of the research I have done on my beloved, glorious husband Changyu. Well, let's start. You already know what punishing Grey Raven is. If not, punishing Grey Raven or simply PGR is a 3D post-apocalyptic and sci-fi action rebounds per game developed and published by Kuro Games. It was first released in China on December 5, 2019 and a year later on December 4, 2020 in Japan. The global release debuted on July 16, 2021. And by the way, if you haven't played or read the story, why are you even here? There's obviously going to be spoilers. Okay. We got that out the way? Yes? Okay, let's start. First of all, Changyu's frame name
Qilin.
in Chinese mythology are creatures that are usually depicted with one horn, and they symbolize good luck and righteousness, which means the quality of being morally right or justifiable. In Lost Chapter, it was justifiable that he had to fight and injure a bunch of people to get his props back to save the theater. Morally right, I'd say his first secret is an example. Cares a lot about his own good, almost to the extent of being greedy, but knows his boundaries well and will not do the wrong thing for profit. But don't ask me about anything about morality, I'm not an expert in that. Another one of the Qilin's symbolism is good luck. You know what else is good luck in China? Cash coins. Cash coins in Feng Shui are believed to attract wealth and prosperity, so maybe the reason his favorite gift to raise his affection is a coin, is to represent the wealth he never had as a kid, though I might be reaching with that. Are you following? Well, if you are, congratulations. You have a better attention span than a TikTok user. Anyways, there's something about Changyu's name too. The two separate characters of his name Chang and Yu translates into common feathers, and that reminded me, hey, Changyu's tattoo may represent that part of his name. Then I did some more research and found out, symbolism of feathers, specifically the character Yu can be linked to transformation and change. Which reminds me, remember Huainan? I'm kidding. We're going to get there later. Feathers were also used to flaunt status and wealth. Example: pheasant tail feathers, linked on Chinese opera warrior helmets. Opera. You hear that right, opera. Like the theater, all his design elements all come together one way or another. Though, I don't think that's why that feathers are there. Well, taking a break from the topic as we'll come back to it later. Let's talk about something I personally have noticed. Changyu has trust issues. We can see that it takes until his 9th voice line to warm up to the commandant.
何やってんだ。こんな子供っぽいもの、他のやつに送れば？子供扱いはやめろ。ここにいると、時々劇場時代のことを思い出す。いや、なんでもない。ただ、こうしてお前と一緒にいるのって、俺に認められるやつってかなり少ないんだぞ。お前はその中の一人だ。指揮官、今度一緒にこれを試してみるか
？I would guess this has something to do with Huainan, but I can't remember. But I do know that Changyu does have a rule for himself. Never trust anyone so easily. This might be how living in Kowloon's slums has affected him, and his behavior in general. Okay, enough of that. Back to Chinese mythology. Changyu's shirt had a Xiangyuan motif, also known as Yunduin. When Xiangyan is translated, they mean auspicious clouds. What does auspicious mean? It means to be conducive to success. Remember how I talked about the cash coins being lucky? You could also say they're auspicious. Now, this is purely speculation on my part, but Changyu's wings might be representing yin, the phoenix, and yang, the dragon. When you look at his earring, it may symbolize the balance of how he can sometimes do bad things for a good cause. Like when he drugged the commandant so Akdilek would be able to retrieve a device, or pickpocketing a pickpocketer to give back the wallet to the victim. Other parts of yin in his design may be the open back shirt, which I absolutely hate. But anyway, the dragon parts of him may be this thing at the back of his shirt. I have no idea what that is. But the design on the back of the shirt may be a dragon's spine. Though that may be a reach. Well, that's the end of the first part of my yap. If you couldn't tell, I really love Changyu.